In relation to the situation with Grok, I mean, can we firstly be clear that it is illegal and it is a crime in this country. The sharing of non-consensual intimate images is illegal, and let's be crystal clear, the generation of child sex abuse material is illegal as well. In the first instance, I would encourage anybody who has experienced this illegal activity, this criminal activity, to report it to An Garda Síochána, and I would expect An Garda Síochána to treat this in the same way they treat any other crime. This is absolutely illegal. I welcome the developments that Regina Doherty has undertaken in recent days, and I'm sure others will, in terms of reaching out to the European Commission as well and seeing what more needs to be done at a European level. And I know from a conversation with Minister Patrick O'Donovan today that he is liaising both with his own department, with Commissioner Mann and with the Attorney General to see if there's anything further that can be usefully done in terms of our online safety framework. But you know, the internet's biggest platforms are no longer self-policing. We went through a very significant legislative process at an EU level in terms of the Digital Services Act. That is now in place, and it is a crime in Ireland. I want to be really clear on that. It is absolutely a crime, and anybody who has experienced this should come forward and report it. But I think the European Commission needs to also speak in relation to this issue, because we do have the EU Digital Services Act, and we will work with other countries in relation to this matter too.
I just echo that. Look, it's shocking what's been reported on in recent days and weeks, and obviously Commissioner Mann are in touch with the European Commission on the matter. But as I agree with Tánaiste, I mean, there's a clear regulatory framework now around EU digital services, and there's a need for enforcement across the major entities that appear to be allowing this to occur on their platforms.
And just in terms of your own personal use on the website.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. I think it's an interesting question. It's one I'll have to more broadly reflect on. But what I would say in the first instance is I would expect all digital media companies to cooperate and comply with the law of the land, and it is absolutely legal. And look, there was much commentary made in recent times about verification and, you know, whether you can be anonymous online or all this. I mean, we have a situation now where one of the largest platforms in the world is seeing on an almost systemic level this use of the Grok tool in a pretty disgusting way. And I think that does raise further the questions in terms of if somebody is using AI on an online platform to potentially produce child sex abuse material, or indeed to abuse and harass women, or indeed anybody, that does raise very, very serious questions.